Now, many proponents for amnesty often make the case that, look, people are here because their families are divided and they want to be with their families. And why don't we just, the most compassionate thing to do would be to just pass one more giant big amnesty for everybody, give everybody citizenship. That would be about 15 million, and then we would have to add a couple of visas for each one of those people for the family members they have back in their native land. So we'd have to be looking at least another 30 million. And when Congress wrote comprehensive immigration reform, this is essentially what they did. They grossly expanded the legal immigrant visas because we've got all these family members. Okay, we're going to do it the whole enchilada. We'll just bring everybody in and we'll get the families together. Okay, have we solved the divided family problem? No. We have just made it astronomically bigger than it was. There is simply no way to not divide people if you plan to have any limit at all. It can't be. Those of us who came from Europe, there are whole branches of our families that continue to stay in Europe. So there's no way that we can solve this divided family problem through amnesties, right? No matter where we draw the line, someone is left out. Now, more reasons why illegal immigrants are coming today is that we give free health care in our emergency rooms. Hundreds of hospitals throughout California and the Southwest have gone bankrupt providing free health care and free deliveries to illegal immigrants. We provide public housing to illegal immigrant families. If you have an American-born child in this country, that child is entitled to housing, and so does the whole family. We provide public education. We did not provide public education to the children of illegal immigrants prior to 1981. We've been required to do so because of a Supreme Court decision, 5-4 Pyler versus Doe in 1981. So prior to that, we didn't do that. We provide food stamps to illegal immigrants. Some states provide in-state college tuition. We provide driver's licenses in Maine. And we also have birthright citizenship, which means we are one of the only countries in the world now that continues birthright citizenship. What that means is if you have a baby born in this country, that baby is made a U.S. citizen. And we have millions of children that have been born to illegal immigrants and tourists that have come from all over the world to take advantage of this opportunity. Many people will have their American-born child and then go back to their native land. And when that child turns 18, he can then sponsor for immigration his whole family member. But having that American-born child is your ticket to security if things go bad in your own country. We have, in fact, tourist agencies on both the East and West Coast that specialize in what we call the pregnancy package, which means they set up your delivery in the hospital, they make your appointments for your doctor, it's all completely legal, and you come in and you have that American-born child. Almost no one else in the world does this. We're unique. All right, so many reasons why they come. Another reason why illegal immigrants come today is that in response to clamor from employers, the federal government essentially stopped enforcing immigration law at the worksite until very recently. In the year 2004, the Bush administration brought charges against 3 employers for hiring illegal immigrants. This is not true in the past. We used to enforce our laws at the worksite. We don't enforce sponsorship laws. We have laws that say if you're going to bring your family members in, you must be financially responsible for them. You cannot put them on welfare. We don't enforce the law. We don't enforce laws requiring employers who hire foreign high-tech workers to prove that no American could do the job. We don't enforce laws that require employers to pay foreign workers prevailing wages. We don't enforce laws that bar employers of illegal aliens from receiving government contracts. So, along with our tolerance for illegal migration is a massive erosion of the rule of law in this country. And this is just really a handful of it. So the question is gosh, if we're not going to enforce any of the laws, why set any limit at all? And as I've said, I think many people believe we shouldn't. So let's answer the question, why set any limits? Why don't we just allow any number of willing workers to connect to American employers? I call that the Bush-Kennedy plan because they're pretty much in agreement. Well, one reason that we set limits on immigration is to protect the wages of American workers, especially those that are going to be vulnerable to